welcome back. Nice to see you too. So this is our last appointment before your big day. I know it's kind of bittersweet. So we've had a lot of different appointments leading up to your final to choose your jewelry today. And then the next appointment that you have will be your wedding, but your next appointment with me will be to kind of get you unready for your wedding. So we'll be taking off all of your accessories and nails and makeup and hair. So again, this is your last appointment to actually get ready for the wedding. So it does feel kind of weird that all of this has been leading up and it's going to be over soon. So hopefully we can just get right into it and enjoy your last appointment. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get you checked in. I'll just get logged into your portal. So as usual with everything else, everything that we do today will be uploaded to your portal, okay? Alright, great. So today's appointment is just to do your jewelry and accessories. So it won't be a terribly long appointment, but hopefully it will be cozy and comfortable and fulfilling for you. So I'm just going to get started by filling out the form for you, okay? So this is your jewelry appointment. And do you have your client ID number memorized yet? Okay. See, I told you by the end of this you'd have it memorized. Okay. So we're just going to go over the main components for your accessories. So you are wanting earrings for sure, correct? Let's see, I know you put a few things here in the portal. I remember seeing the earrings. Okay, there it is. Yeah, earrings. And you definitely want a necklace, it looks like. And are you thinking like longer, choker? Not sure, okay. Okay, and bracelets? Possibly, okay. And I see you do have your nose pierced, so you wanted to do a nose ring? Okay. Perfect. And then were you doing, this was for your actual wedding ceremony? And then I have separately, we were gonna do for your reception. Okay, and you wanted earrings for that as well. Did you want a different nose ring? Possibly, okay. And bracelets for sure, okay. And possibly a necklace. Obviously for the reception we're going to do rings, at least one. And then after for the ceremony, let's see. Okay. And then what other accessories? I don't think I saw anything in your portal. Yeah, I don't see anything else. So a lot of people, in addition to their veil, they like to do some gloves. They're very like kind of classy. Okay. Not sure. So we'll check it out. And then some people like to do like the body beads over their dress. They kind of hang. Okay, I'll put that as a maybe as well. Right. Okay. So I'll put that and that. All right. good idea of where we're starting, and we can just go from there, okay? All right, so let me grab my measuring tape and my jewelry. I have some jewelry back here as well. I have multiple jewelry boxes with necklaces, watches, rings, and then over here as well with various items inside. And then we will also look at some of the beads options that I have and lace options that would match your dress, okay? Okay. So let me grab my measuring tape so we can measure all of the jewelry for you, and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start with your actual wedding ceremony accessories, and then we'll move on to the reception. So I do have my measuring tape. We'll use this to measure your jewelry, wrist, whatever we need to make sure it's the perfect size. And then I also have over here in this small container, I have some pens and markers. And by markers, I mean like fabric crayons. And these are just so that I can mark the fabric if we do any of that. Right. And then I have my small scissors, and these are for cutting fabric pieces in small amounts. And then I have my larger fabric shears. So we can cut the fabric down today if we need to. All right. So we are going to go ahead and start by looking at bracelets and necklaces for the wedding ceremony. So I'm going to just start out by measuring your wrists and your neck for the bracelets and the necklace, okay? All right, so if I could, I'm just going to take your hand. I'm just going to gently rest it. Just there, okay, and just keep it in that position, and I'm going to measure, okay. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Okay, and then I'm just going to go get this way. Your other hand. Thank you. Just rest it right there. Alright. Okay. Now, if you just stay still, I'm going to walk around to the back of you and do your neck. Okay, now for this, I'm going to do a choker measurement and a regular necklace measurement, okay? Perfect. And I'm going to do the regular necklace now. That's good. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple options now. Okay, so I'm going to just start out with a couple different options. Let's get a cloth here. I like to get a jewelry cloth to make sure it's all staying nice and neat and clean. So I'm just going to lay a few options out before we get started looking at them. Okay. So I've got a couple different necklaces here, and we're just going to start with these. Okay, so the first one is going to be a bit of a choker. It's not going to be your full length necklace, but it is going to be tighter than your classic necklace that's going to come about to here. I also have these available in this size. This is 12 3/4 inches. This one's going to be about 14. Right? So I'll show you. This one, you can just place it just that way, and then you would just clasp in the front right here, like that. And then it would be there. So this can actually be used in the front. And I'll just take it off 1 second. So yeah, this can be used in the front as like a gem or a kind of like a key accent piece. So the necklace would be like that. Okay. Now the next one I have is part of the Levion collection. It's a morganite gem with a dainty rope chain. So this one has the Levion teardrop crystal morganite just in the center, and this would fall just midway down right there. Right. This is really beautiful. And I also have rings that I can show you later, but that would pair with this, which would just match that beautiful gem, and they would go together. Okay. The same. Sorry, it's hard to see, but let me show you. There we go. So it's the same gem, right? I know I like that collection a lot, and that is called morganite. Then we have the classic cross necklace that I know a lot of people ask for. And this one is a chain and a little bit longer. So just show you and just put that, just over your head. There we go. And it would just lay about there. Yeah. Okay. And then I have a classic small chain that we would just add any gem you like to do it. And that's just this one. Okay. Sure, let me just polish this one up a bit for you, okay? Okay. So this one, okay. So I will go ahead and hang the others. I'll set this one aside. And I will hang the others back up. And I will mark you down for that one. Now, I'm assuming since this is your ceremony jewelry, that you would want to keep it correct. Okay. And were you okay with that length on the necklace? Okay. Let's go ahead into your bracelets. And these are again for the ceremony. So I have 3 options for you for these. Okay, these are classic options. Let me just actually shine this one up really quickly. There is very common problems with tarnishing. I know you like rose gold, but it does tarnish quite easily, so it does require us to just shine it up a bit. And I'll show you what I mean. So all that black on there is actually the tarnished jewelry. So I just usually go over it a few times before I show it to clients. If you're renting it, it's not a big deal. We tarnish, or we clean up any tarnish during the rental process, but yeah, a lot membership purposes before they buy. Just shining it back up for you really quick. Just go through and shine it this way too. Okay, so since I just did this one, I'll just start with it. It is just a gold cuff. And I can just slide this over your hand here and press it together. Okay, you like that one? Possibly. Okay, the second one I have is a charm bracelet, and this is just a example for you. A lot of people like to get their charm bracelets started at their wedding if they don't already have one. So this is the Pandora charm bracelet. This one has probably about 20 charms on it, and it has a bunch of different ones. So let's see, this one, it's got like for a child, like a mom and child, just a heart that says all of you loves all of me, or all of me loves all of you, I'm sorry. A lock and key. This is a very popular charm for a wedding. This one is a Christmas one. A house, if you're purchasing a house or you have a house already and it does open and you can put things inside of on this one. Home is where the mom is. And then this one is a ring with a crown. So that's a great one for the wedding as well. And then this one is love. This one says love matches. Love makes a family, I'm sorry. A gift. This is one of my favorites that I got. And then this one is another great one for the wedding. It's an I love you charm. Then we have a few others here, like wings, a good family tree. But anyway, I'm showing you because you may want to start your own for your wedding. Do you want to try it on? Okay. So I'm just going to slide this over your wrist. And I'm going to put this in here. Just, yep. And how does that feel? Okay, let me just try to tighten it. Just going to move around. Yeah, I know, it's really pretty. A little tight. So this one I think is a 5-inch. I can do a little bigger. Okay. But you definitely want one. Okay. And are you going to wear that one for the ceremony or do you want a different one? Okay. Something different. Okay. So this is our most classic wedding ceremony bracelet. It is the diamond tennis bracelet. And this one is going to be a wraparound with the lobster clasp, as you can see here. These are diamonds, of course. And this just goes with the wedding diamond ring type of vibe. So you can match it with that. Right. So would you like me to try it on you? Okay. I'm just going to clip that in. And then we'll just do that. It feels pretty snug. Yeah? Okay, we'll put you down for this one. And that sizing's okay? Okay. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to set these aside. Oops, there's my cloth. Next, I'm just going to go over the nose rings with you. These are pretty simple. Most people like to do a very subtle nose ring look. Yeah, you do too? Okay. So, I have a few I can show you. I have standard diamonds in various sizes. I have a rose, which if you like larger charms is pretty popular. And then I have a little ball with diamonds. And then just regular studs. Right, yeah, do. I have that, yeah, I have a smaller diamond. That would be this one, I believe. Yes. Okay. You have one you're going to use instead. Okay, so I'll put these aside. Let me know if you change your mind. Okay. And then for the ceremony, let's see, what else are we? Got the nose ring, your bracelets, your necklace. So for your earrings and rings, are you just going to do your wedding band for the ceremony? Okay. Just like to put that in here because it gets the point of confusion typically. Okay, and then for your, oh, you mentioned gloves, so let me show you. So we did 2 different laces on your dress and veil. Typically what I do is use one of these to go in with a lace on the gloves, and you could do that as the lining. So I could do that with either of these. I'm going to move this aside for a second. It's very sticky the microfiber is on the cloth, on the lace. Alright. So here is one of the laces that you chose. This is probably the best material for your gloves, but it's obviously up to you. So we would just wrap here, just around the wrist, and that, so it would kind of come down. I would center it, because I do make the gloves by hand, and it would just come out on the arm like that. And it doesn't really have a super itchy background. It is lace, but the sequins and that are in the front. And then the other one you could do, which I don't favor as much, but it's still a good option, is this one, and it would be the same. It would wrap with the gloves, but it's just not as delicate and pretty, I don't think. So you like that one? Okay, let me wrap this around your wrist. Over there. Okay. Does that feel right there? Pretty snug? Okay, so let me just cut a little bit of that, and we will do the gloves around your wrist just at that size. Right there, right? Okay. Yeah, I know. I think so too. Sorry, I'm just cutting around that pretty design. I don't want to mess that up. Okay. And I'm just going to check your other hand here to make sure it's going to line up, okay? Wrap that around your wrist. Right there. That's the size of the other one. That one's okay? Okay. I'm just going to mark it there as well. That aside. I know both of these laces are really pretty. Okay, and then I would just go in for the gloves. This is my standard glove material. Just so you're aware, it does have a see-through look, so it would go up the arm and around those part of the gloves. Some people don't do the fingers, so we would just look. Sorry, let me just show you. It would just look like this. So it would have the glove, this attached at the end, and then it would go around the hand like this. Okay, that's okay. You don't want any fingers in it. No, that makes it really easy actually, so that's good. Alright, so I'm just gonna lay this over your arm. Perfect. I'm just going to do a little cut in the material, okay? Does easy for me. I'm going to do the same thing on this side of your hand or your arm. This arm, different arm. Here, so the measurement, let's see. I think I would sew it right about here. That would match. Does that feel right? Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and cut. Okay, that looks good. All right, so I will sew your gloves this evening. Perfect. And then I'm gonna go ahead and check on this. Were you interested in doing the beads? Yes? Okay. So these are the beads that you picked for your veil. So I'm just going to use the same ones. I don't like to typically do different ones unless you're really interested in that. You're fine with these? Okay, perfect. So I'm going to come around you, I'm going to drape them, and then we're going to measure. Okay, so I'm just going to bring these around. And typically I would put them to drape right about there. What do you think about that? Does that feel about right? A little tighter? Okay, let me just bring them in. Okay, right about right there. Okay, perfect. Just hold that. Measure that. Yeah, I just measure after because it's easier. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and on your ceremony, your reception, your reception jewelry. Okay. That is great. And let me just add a couple things to my computer really quick. Let me just put my jewelry cloth back out here. Okay, so you get either the gloves or the body beads for free with your package. So what I'll do is I'll do the gloves because it's the most expensive, and then I'll just charge for the body beads, okay? Yeah, it'll just be billed separately, don't worry. You'll see it at the bottom of the statement. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on the jewelry. So I know you are wearing a sequin dress for the ceremony. For the reception, goodness. And you had wanted some dangly earrings, so I did get with our actual personal designer. And they did create this set just for you. So you have a little card in here. It's just a little thank you from me for all of your working with me and our journey through this process. And then here the earrings are custom made, and they have the care instructions on the back. And I'll just take one out here and show you. So it's a dangly black earring, and it does have just this weaving pattern. It's very, very beautiful, and it will just hang, and it's very cute, but it's also unique, so I love that. And I know said you really like wearing black, so I thought that even if you didn't want these for the ceremony, they would be a really good gift. Right, I love these. These are so pretty. So I just have them in this little box with the foam to keep them very protected. And I'll just add that little card back in on top. Now, you're welcome. And you would like to wear these for the ceremony or for the reception? Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna put gift earrings for reception. Okay. So I know you had mentioned a watch as well, and this was going to be for your honeymoon departure right after the reception, but I just wanted to go ahead and go over that with you. So this is our watch box. I have all these little demo for in here. So I'm going to go over those with you, and then I'll actually have a few others as well that I will add right now. Just going to set these in here too. Okay, so you do like rose gold, so I'm just going to start by showing you those, okay? So the first one I have is the Michael Kors, and this is a rose gold watch. Just slide it on your arm here, okay? And turn your wrist over. Thank you. Okay, so just gotta move your arm around. That looks really pretty. This is a pretty large face design. I'm just gonna pop this off of you. Okay. This is a large face design, and it actually is a classic, part of their classic collection. The next two are digitals, so I don't have them charged right now, but you can just see the watch face size. These are pretty big. This is called the Bradshaw. This is the, I forget what this one is called, but this one is another one. This one has the watch diamonds around it. You like this one? Okay, so let me just try this one on you. Let me slide this on and flip your arm over. There we go. Just do it around. A little bit tight. Okay, so I can take, if you choose this one, I'll just have one band taken out, or one, whatever these are called. Okay. So those are the rose gold ones that I have. I do have this one in regular gold that a lot of people really like, and it is a darker gold, but it's not rose gold. Not that one? Okay. And then I do want to show you, because you have gone for like the funner colors a couple times since we've been here. I have two purple watches. I have a matte brown purple. It's like a maroon. And it does have this rubber on it. So, don't like that. Okay, and then I also have this purple Michael Kors, and it does have the regular metal band, the links, and a black watch face. So let's try this one on you then, since you like it. And put your hand over. What do you think? Too tight as well? Alright, so we'll just add a link there. Okay, so which one do you think? Do you like any of those? Okay, so the original, this one. And did you want to purchase or rent? Purchase? Okay, this one. Okay, that one is $147.50. You still want it? Okay. And then the purple one You wanna know how much it is? Okay, 1 second. Let's see. So this one is 180. You get this one too? Okay. Grab that one as well. Oops. Okay. Any others that you want to have you have interest in that you want to look at today? Okay. I'm just gonna put these away, but I will leave them back here if you want to just take a look at any of them later. Yeah, you're welcome. So for the nose ring, for the reception, did you want to look at my collection again? No? Okay. And let's see here. You got your earrings. And you're going to do, let's see. Yeah. Let me show you a couple of those. So since you are doing the sequin dress, and it's going to have those blue undertones for the something blue, I would recommend doing this combo. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So this is a Moroccan jewelry combo, and it does have the ring, the blue ring with the bracelet, and those do just fit together like that, but it's very pretty together if you like that kind of stuff. And this is going to be a silver though. Okay, sure. Let me try it on you. All right, just rest your arm there on here. Yeah, I know. I like it too. Okay, put the ring on there. And I'll just clasp this. Okay, what do you think? Okay, I'm gonna do that one. All right, let me take that off. Set that aside as well. I do have the wedding charm bracelet if you like that. It's got some of the different charms that you can purchase here. Now you're going to stick with the Pandora. Okay. Have the ring that you liked from the Morganite collection. Did you want to go ahead and add that for the reception? Okay. And did you want to do a purchase? This one is about $3,000. Okay, so you're gonna rent. It's like $100. Okay. Perfect. And then finally, I do recommend going for the couples pairing ring, and that is a diamond for each, bound by a gold string. It reminds me of the Taylor Swift song, Invisible String, and typically it can be worn anywhere. A lot of people like to wear it next to the wedding band. Okay. Sure. And you're going to purchase this one? This one's only like $500. Okay. And your ring size, do you know it? Okay. Let me go ahead and put that in. Okay, I've got that in. Alright, so I think I have everything covered. Yep, I got that. Ordering that. So I have everything covered here for our appointment today. I'm gonna go ahead and make your gloves tonight and do your body beads, and then you will have those ready with your dress in the morning. Yep. And then after the wedding ceremony and the reception, before you, because you're going to stay here at the hotel and then head out the next morning for your honeymoon, I will meet you back here. Let's see what time. Looks like I have you down for around 11, and I'll just remove everything, get you ready 11 a.m. Yeah, the next day, and get you ready for the flight in the morning, for your honeymoon flight. Okay, and 11 a.m. is not too early. I always try to make it later. So you're flying out at 1:30 to Venice, right? Okay, put that there. All right, then I will see you before your honeymoon flight on Thursday. Okay, sounds good. I enjoyed our final appointment before the wedding. Congratulations again, and have a wonderful ceremony and reception, okay? All right, I'll see you in a few days.